Amber Unabridged. I'm Amber, and I have an exciting announcement today for a read-along. So I don't know if you're familiar with the Tale of Genji, but essentially it is a novel that was written in the 11th century in Japan in the Heian court by a woman named Murasaki Shikibu, or Lady Murasaki, depending on the translation that you have. And it's basically this epic piece of cultural preserve, essentially, about what court life in Japan was like at that time. It is credited as being the first novel ever written, which also by a woman. And if you are interested in Japanese culture in any way, chances are you have seen or heard some reference to this book. So the announcement is that I want to do a read-along for the Tale of Genji for fun. Not for any academic purpose, just because it's something that I've always wanted to really deep dive into so that I can understand and fully appreciate any references that are made to the Tale of Genji in other Japanese media, be it other literature or TV shows or music or what have you. I don't know many people in my personal life who have read the Tale of Genji just for funsies. I can think of two. I did read some of the Tale of Genji when I was in college. I took an East Asian history class, and we were assigned an abridged copy of the Tale of Genji, which was adapted from the Edward Seidensticker translation. I read that at the time, although I don't know that I ever actually finished it. I'm not so great with reading assignments, so this will be fun. But yes, so here at Amber Unabridged, we don't believe in abridged books. I understand why it's necessary in that environment, but I don't feel comfortable saying that I've read the Tale of Genji, even if I had finished the abridged version, which again, not so sure that I ever did. But I do have 3 unabridged copies. I'm only going to read one of them. So I'm going to read the Dennis Washburn translation. I've read the first couple of chapters of the Royal Tyler translation, and I was reading this a couple years ago, and I got about 200 pages in. It's about 1,300 pages long. Just a little less. I thought that I would start over. I thought that I would post videos about it, and a friend recommended that I invite anybody who wants to join me to read along. So here we are. Essentially, what I'm thinking is I'm going to plan to read 2 chapters a month. I don't want to overwhelm myself because of the aforementioned terrible at reading assignments issue. So I'm going to start with 2 chapters a month, which, if I stick to that, will take about 2 years to read the book. But I'm hoping that in that time, I can really dig into it, do more research about the book, about the time period. I'm not promising that I will, but I'm hoping that I will. That's the goal. That's the dream. What I would like to do is post a video for each chapter. So what I'm thinking is within the month, I will be posting about reading whichever chapters are assigned for that month. And then the following month, I will post about the first of the 2 chapters on the 1st and the second of the 2 chapters on the 7th. That way I give myself some staggering time for editing, gives me a little bit of wiggle room. Hopefully I can stick with that schedule. And if not, I'll post about it and you can keep the update. I am going to be using the hashtag #ReadGenji. Anybody who wants to participate in this read-along, please use this hashtag in your social media. I would personally appreciate if if you do decide to join this read along and you do want to post your thoughts as you're reading it, or if you make any videos or social media posts about the read along, then use the hashtag #ReadGenji and post about it on Twitter. That'll be the easiest way for me to find you, make sure that I can see what you're posting, or tag me at Amber Unabridged. And then, hopefully we can have some really cool discussions and learn from each other. This is something that I've been wanting to do as a novice, as a general enthusiast for Japanese culture and literature. So if there is anybody who has more experience with the Tale of Genji, I encourage you to participate and read along, or even just participate in the conversations. I would love your insight. If there's anybody out there who wants to read a different translation and you're worried that I'm reading the Washburn translation, but you've got like the Side Sticker or the Wally or the Royal Tyler, go for it. I think it would be really interesting to compare the differences between the translations. Now, I will be posting videos for every chapter. I'm going to talk about what happened, what characters we've met. I'm going to share my thoughts on it. And keep in mind, I'm not a professional. This is not my life's work or anything along those lines. I'm just an enthusiast. It's just here to spark a conversation and learn something a little bit different that I hope will enrich my appreciation for Japanese culture overall and Japanese literature overall. I'm just here to have a good time. I am thinking that as the read-along progresses, that I might do some live shows so that we can have real-time conversations about whatever has taken place in the story so far. Those I don't have a specific schedule for at this time. I figure every couple months or so, every few chapters, whatever strikes my fancy, I'll post about it on social media. I'll use the hashtag #ReadGenji, and anybody who's interested can pop onto my channel and watch live and comment, and we can have a conversation about it. So my plan is to start reading in July. I'm going to read the first 2 chapters of the Tale of Genji in July, and then post the first 2 videos, one for each chapter, August 1st and August 7th. So that's my goal. Hopefully I can stick with this. I tend to get overwhelmed and fail, but if I get a lot of feedback and a lot of interaction and a lot of enthusiasm, that will keep me enthusiastic about this project, and hopefully I'll be able to get everything posted the way that I want to, and we'll be able to all have a really good time. Comment down below. Let me know if you are planning to participate. Let me know if you've read the Tale of Genji, whether abridged or unabridged, for school or for fun, and what your thoughts are. I hope that you participate. If you don't want to read and you just want to watch the videos and see what you can learn that way, I would certainly appreciate it. Another thing that I would really appreciate is if you share this video. Tell all your friends, invite other people to participate, spread the word so that we can get some buzz going. So again, thanks for watching and happy reading.